Here are some crazy facts about food history and bizarre ingredients. 1. Coffee was once banned for being too stimulating. Picture this, 18th century Germany, and coffee just hit the scene. Everyone was buzzing about this new drink, but the government wasn't thrilled. They were worried folks were ditching beer for coffee, especially since it was being served in taverns. So, they decided to ban it. But guess what? People just started brewing it at home. When the ban was lifted in 1777, coffee houses popped up everywhere, and the love affair with coffee was on. 2. Chocolate was actually used as currency in Aztec society. Yep, the Aztecs were the first to use chocolate as money. They'd drink it as a frothy beverage or trade it for goods. When Spanish conquistadors showed up in the 16th century, they were so impressed that they started using it as currency too. But that didn't last long once they realized that the Aztec cacao beans weren't worth as much as their shiny silver and gold. 3. Cereal was invented to curb sinful urges. Back in the late 19th century, folks loved indulging in alcoholic ice cream at soda fountains, which was a big deal in New York City. People would line up for blocks just to get a taste of that sweet, boozy treat. But James Baker had a different idea. He wanted to create a wholesome option for Sundays, so he whipped up the first ever box of cereal. Talk about a game changer. 4. Have you heard of bird's nest soup? It's not what you might think. This dish actually contains real bird saliva. The main ingredient is the edible nests of swiftlets, tiny birds from Southeast Asia. They make their nests using saliva and feathers, and these nests can be pretty pricey. Bird's nest soup is considered a delicacy in many parts of Asia and is often served at upscale restaurants. 5. Lobsters. These days, they're a fancy dinner option, but back in the 1800s, they were seen as poor man's food. There were so many lobsters off the coast of New England that fishermen sold them for next to nothing. But then, in the early 20th century, lobsters became a trendy dish in fancy restaurants. As they got rarer, their price shot up, turning them into a symbol of wealth and luxury. How wild is that?